지난 1월 여성으로는 처음으로 주한 호주대사에 오른 캐서린 레이퍼 신임 대사를 만났습니다. 한국과 호주의 외교 수립 60주년을 맞이하여 대사님을 인터뷰하고 호주를 향수할 수 있는 뉴사우스웨일즈주의 와인들도 맛보는 시간을 가지고자 여행플러스가 취재에 나섰습니다. 인터뷰를 앞두고 긴장을 풀고 계신 대사님을 볼 수 있었는데요. 간단한 소개와 함께 인터뷰가 시작되었습니다.
안녕하세요. It's very nice to meet you as well, and I'm very pleased to be here today to talk about New South Wales and New South Wales wines in particular. So I am the Australian ambassador here in Seoul. I am about 6 weeks into my role here, and I'm very much enjoying getting to know Seoul, and I look forward to seeing more of Korea in due course.
대사님은 한국에 대한 관심을 표하셨습니다. 다음으로 호주의 코로나 상황과 관광대국 호주의 여행업계는 어떤 전략을 취하고 있는지 질문해 보았습니다.
Well, I'm pleased to say that Australia's situation on COVID-19 is very good. We have had a much smaller number of cases compared to many places in the world, so we feel we have the situation well under control. So that means when international travel does open up again, people will be able to come to Australia and to New South Wales knowing that it will be a very COVID-safe environment to travel in.
대사님은 호주의 코로나 대책 상황에 긍정적인 답변을 해주셨고 여행이 재개되면 많은 한국 여행객이 호주로 여행을 떠났으면 좋겠다고 추천하셨습니다. 특히 와이너리 투어를 추천해 주셨는데요. 대도시와 차로 2-3시간 떨어진 교외에 있어 사람이 붐비지 않는 이유 때문이었습니다.
Well, the Australian wine industry is a very strong and growing industry, so we're seeing more and more wineries and celladors offer their produce to the consumer. We have a very wide variety, a mix of wineries, from very small to medium to big ones, and that means that we're able to produce different types of wines to suit different tastes.
호주는 다양한 기후를 가지고 있어 각각의 와이너리에서 다양한 와인이 생산된다고 하는데요. 정확한 상품명을 말씀하실 수는 없었지만 와인 테이스팅에서 소개할 와인들 모두 마음에 드신다고 하셨습니다.
One of my favourite things to do with my family when we have holidays, and frequently we visit New South Wales wine regions. My husband and I, often with our children as well, we will get in the car and we'll travel north to the Hunter Valley, and that's Australia's oldest wine district. I think it dates back to about the 1820s or so. And it's a very established wine district in a beautiful valley environment where you can go to larger wineries who are very well known, but also smaller boutique ones, and taste a wide variety of wines that are produced there. So I think the Semillon wine from the Hunter Valley is probably their star performer, but certainly you can try many different types of wines there. So Orange, I have family connections from that part of New South Wales, so I've enjoyed visiting there. I remember a visit I made there with my mother and my grandmother, probably about 20 years ago now, when the orange wineries were quite new, and we were able to wander around the different wineries and meet many of the winemakers and buy some wines and take them back and enjoy them later on. And I'm very pleased to see how the Orange Wine District, which is a cool climate district, has really taken off and become a bit of a gourmet food place, as well as being known for its wines. Mudgee is a little bit further away from Sydney, but well worth the drive. I recall a visit I made there with my husband some years ago, where we stayed at a resort just out of town, and the beautiful tree-lined streets that we drove along and walked along while we explored the Mudgee area. So turning to the Shoalhaven region, and that's south of Sydney, but a very easy drive. The Shoalhaven region includes the beach city of Wollongong. You can go hang gliding and also parachuting, and lots of opportunities to really see the beaches there as well. It's a beautiful beachside setting. In fact, my brother lives in the Shoalhaven and has this wonderful life where his children learn to surf and be surf lifesavers and so forth. But there the wineries are warmer climate, so the grapes there get more sun, they ripen more quickly, and often they will try some of the newer grape varieties, some of the Italian wine varietals there. And then moving inland a bit more, back to cold climate, we have the Canberra area wineries, near Australia's capital city, very close. within half an hour of leaving the centre of Canberra. A lot of people like to cycle through the Canberra wineries, and it's a really great experience visiting those small cellar doors and getting a chance to try some of the Rieslings in particular are very good there. And then the Southern Highlands it's about halfway between Sydney and Canberra. So if you're on a driving holiday from one to the other, it makes a lot of sense to stop there. It's a very historic part with lots of older towns with small antique stores and craft stores and that kind of thing. But you can also try some great wines while you're there in that setting. So I really do think that between these 6 different wine regions of New South Wales, they all offer something very special, a little bit different, and an opportunity to base a driving holiday around one or more of those regions, which I'm sure the Korean tourists would really enjoy.
마지막으로 외교 수립 60주년을 기념하는 대사님의 마무리 인사로 인터뷰를 마쳤습니다.
2021 is a really special year for Australia-Korea relations. It's the 60th anniversary of our diplomatic relationship, and that's a really important occasion to commemorate and to celebrate because it reflects a really long-standing partnership and cooperation between Australia and Korea across many different fields. That includes trade and investment. It also includes our relationship on strategic issues in our region. We've also been a long-term supporter of peace and security here on the Korean peninsula.
대사님은 앞으로의 외교 관계에 긍정적인 답변을 해주셨고 코로나가 완화되면 한국의 많은 사람들과 함께 와인을 맛보기를 희망하셨습니다.
It's an opportunity to celebrate our people-to-people links. So we're really looking forward to celebrating with Australian wine in this, our 60th anniversary year. Hopefully, when COVID restrictions allow, we'll be able to have that wine in person with many of our friends and colleagues here in Korea and help them to celebrate with us through drinking wonderful Australian wine here in Korea. Yes, I'm looking forward to a great year ahead.
다음 편 와인 테이스팅에서 소개할 와인은 무엇이고 대사님이 가장 마음에 드는 와인은 무엇일지 들어보겠습니다.